Hey, what is up lads? Welcome to the new review of the Control PS5 The Ultimate Edition. I played Control back when it released in 2019 and I enjoyed the adventure, but I felt a little let down by some niggling performance issues a month on from when it launched, and the general feeling that all the hype and excitement for it set my expectation too high, leaving me disappointed as a result. The story didn't grab me in the third act. I found the gameplay to get a bit repetitive, and I was thoroughly let down by the Ashtray maze due to everyone overhyping it. But a year and a half removed, and with an impressive suite of next-gen upgrades on PS5, I have finally fallen in love with Control I wanted to initially. Control Ultimate Edition is impressive package for PS5 that looks gorgeous, nicely, uses the PS5 and DualSense control, and mostly important, delivers an thrilling multi-stage paranormal adventure, setting up the Remedy connected universe and delivering another must-play for PlayStation 5. It's fair to say that Control didn't perform great on PS4, especially the base model, and always felt like it was being held back somewhat by the 6-year-old hardware, while on PS5, Control gets to shine while performing smoothly and looking gorgeous as it does so. This upgrade has two different gameplay modes. Performance mode runs the game at 1440p render resolution and 4K output at a target of 60 frames per second. However, graphics mode runs the game at 1440p resolution at 4K output with ray tracing enabled with a target of 30 frames per second. Both of these models are an impressive showcase of next-gen and work virtually flawlessly. The performance mode gives the game a smoothness and buttery feel that was almost unimaginable when the game originally released. Drops from 60 FPS to happen in intense sequences, but it's nothing drastic and only happens momentarily. However, I decided to spend most of my time playing in the graphics mode, which is a first for me on PS5, favoring 60 FPS when I have the option. Here is where the true upgrades of Northern Light engine are showcased, with an impressive use of ray tracing through the environment that I had to stop and stare at frequently. This mod also allows the minimalistic architecture and excellent use of color from Remedy to show itself. Uncaptured control points surrounded by a field of the red look incredibly when married with ray tracing and fuzziness of his energy looks even better and creepier here than it did on PS5. The work Remedy has done is truly impressive, and the right features are executed at the right time to make Control look downright jaw-dropping at times, such as the Foundation and Black Rock Quarry. I do have mentioned that some frame drops can happen to graphics mode, although this is very rare and was only in especially chaotic circumstances. Although areas with a lot of crystals in the Foundation did cause some slaughtering, and game always jerks for a second when you return from PS5 menu. These are all minor issues through and didn't affect my gameplay experience in any major way. From an overall perspective, Control gameplay hasn't really changed too much, if at all, from its PS4 release. As I mentioned above, intense action screens now run a whole lot smoother and don't suffer harsh frame drops, but there are a number of smaller improvements made in optimization aid for PS5 users. The first of these in Remedy excellent use of the DualSense and its adaptive triggers and haptic feedback, as Jesse walks on different surfaces that will be reflected in the controller's rumble, really adding a realistic feel to transversing the shiny glistering floors of the older house. The screening of shoes on the floor and the trippy tap of Jesse's shoes on the ground are reflected nicely. Control on PS5 also has an excellent 3D audio, with enemies, explosions, and actions all being reflected in your headphones. It really allows you to immerse yourself in tall office building that the oldest house is, and it might even be the favorite use of 3D audio on my PS5 game yet. Another big improvement is that the map no longer takes up to 5 seconds to load on screen and will appear instantly. On PS5, Control also doesn't suffer any frame rate drops when having it up, which was a big problem on PS4. Loading times are also super fast, as I didn't have to wait longer than 5-10 seconds to get into the game or spawn back in from that. Remedy have really utilized the PS5 power. Finally, the game has also some great activity cards with trophies, tracking and detailed help and description for each of the main missions in the game and the DLC expansions. Control on its own feel like a gargantua, expansive universe like nothing you have ever seen before. It's like seeing the Star Wars for the first time or exploring the world of Blade Runner. There is nothing comparable to what Remedy have created here, and the team elevate that feeling by packing the game DLC in with the base adventure. This DLC really builds on the world Remedy create with the campaign and show you sides of the oldest house, the board, and the delicious dance universe the Finnish studio has created. The foundation is the first expansion pack diving deeper into the mythological aspects of the Federal of Bureau Control home base, the oldest house, and the elusive and secretive board. It's a great adventure with some stunning environmental design and its own few twists on the mission, an ability formula established in the main game, even if it is for 30 to 45 minutes too long. For a better look at Foundation expansion, you can check it on YouTube, obviously. However, the real mastery and wizardry of Remedy is showcased in AWE expansion, which brings together the universe of Control and Studio 2010 cult hit Alan Wake. The converging of the universe is done spectacularly, and every single second spent in the investigation sector is fascinating and chill-inducting. The expansion smoothly and enjoyably brings the Alan Wake gameplay mechanics and narrative to Control, and also interlinks the two stories so that they are now, and forever will be, in a way we haven't seen before in video game universe. With Remedy next project being set in this same universe and the end of AWE expansion teasing a future for all project the words Remedy has worked on recently. Yes, that includes Quantum Break. I'm excited to see what the team can cook up and how they can surprise us all over again. Control Ultimate Edition really feels like the definition version of the game, with Remedy able to achieve the vision Control had on PS4, but now running it as smoothly and looking drop dead gorgeous while doing so. The amount of content on offer in Control Ultimate Edition on PS5 is impressive, and there is at least 30 hours worth of incredible universe building and intrigue to find there. The game has also never looked better and never played better than it does on PS5, thanks to mesmerizing graphical and performance options and immersive additions, such as the use of 3D audio and the DualSense control. Whenever you are returning a player or stepping into the world of Control for the first time, now is the time to do so on PS5, as Control Ultimate Edition is a package absolutely worth owning. In a sum, Control Ultimate Edition is the definitive version of Remedy Adventure, bringing together the worlds Remedy has created under one roof and looking stunning while doing so. Remedy has done a fantastic job of upgrading and improving the experience in meaningful additive ways, such as the use of DualSense controller and ray tracing technology. There isn't a universe more worth exploring and losing yourself in that one in Control. Well guys, actually thank you for watching today with the Control on the PS5 is really worth playing. I advise you to get it, pick it up on your PS5 stores and get it. Also, if you don't have a PS5, just check it on the PC, it's worth buying too. So I'll drop the links to the Steam store and also to the PS5 store, so you guys can check it, buy it, play it, review it and enjoy it. Guys, be ready to subscribe to our channel, support us with the likes, comment and peace.